Hi everyone, Cynthia Luhu here. I know it's been a while, but today I am going to show you that there are even more uses for Lindy Stamp Gang products. I've got some magical micas here, and I've been playing around with nails. I am going to go to school to learn how to do nails. I just play around. I've been, playing around here and there throughout the years, but so I'm not a professional nail technician, and this is not a how to do nails, so please do not think that I'm trying to show you how to do nails, because I don't know, I just play around. But I want to show you that you can, if you do nails, or if you just paint your nails, you can mix these magical micas with your clear nail polishes and make your own pretty colors and have them be shimmery. And you can also mix them with your acrylic powders for a permanent color. So what I'm going to do, I've got my little finger here and I've got my nail already glued on, and I'm just using a cheapy acrylic powder here, and I'm just going to pour a little bit of this powder into this cap because I don't need a lot. I'm just showing you one nail. So there's, sorry about my dog. So I'm going to use Witch's Potion Purple because I think that's a nice dark color. And I'm going to mix that. Somebody's at the door, so. And you don't need a lot at all. I mean, that's actually too much for one nail. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So, I got a little bit of acrylic liquid in here. And here's my nail. So I've mixed Witch's Potion Purple. I'm going to get my brush good and wet, and I'm just using a little guy for this teeny finger. Mine are much bigger than this, so I would need my larger brush. And I'm going to get a bead on here. You can already see how it's turning a gorgeous purple color. Let me zoom in a little bit. And now I'm just going to pat that on the finger here. And it may be a little bit drier. And if you just want your colored tip, if you just do a French tip, this would be perfect for that. So now that I've got that part done, I'm going to get some more, and actually we don't need the nail to be this long, so let me cut that down. Okay, I'm back. I had to re-glue the tip because when I went to cut it, it popped off. So now I'm just going to put this acrylic over the entire nail, and because I glued that tip back on, it messed up the acrylic, but that's okay, I can file it down. Isn't that color just so vibrant and beautiful? And the micas in the magical micas are makeup grade, so they're perfect for nail polish, stuff like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I know that my voice is kind of going out a little bit, but I think you can hear me because the camera's right next to my mouth. So now I'm just going to pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Okay, so now it is dried, and I've put a clear coat on it. And isn't that shimmer and that rich color just gorgeous? And since that's in the acrylic, it is permanent until it is filed down. Okay, so now I'm going to show you another color because this is so fun. Midnight Rendezvous Raven. And this time I'm just going to do the tip color. I'm going to do the main finger part in clear, and the tip I'm going to do and the Midnight Rendezvous Raven. So let's get a tip here. Yes, that matches. I'm going to cut it before this time. And then I'm going to glue it on. Okay, I'm going to let that set up, and I'm going to turn the fan off because we don't want this blowing around. I'm just going to use the same acrylic powder I had before, or the same cap. I'm just going to pour some in there. And I'm going to put a little bit, not a lot, you just need a little. You mix that up. Okay, that's mixed good enough. I'll put links to the magical micas in the description if you're interested. You can also use these as paints and many different projects that you work on. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little bit of bonding acrylic liquid. Don't need a lot. And I'm gonna get some clear acrylic. Actually, I'll just use the other one. This little guy. And I got my brush. I got a little brush because this is a teeny finger. And what you do on these to just do the tip is you use another tip to cut it down. So you got to kind of move a little bit fast. So I'm going to do the colored on the tip first. Get my brush good and wet. I'm going to grab a ball of the acrylic mixed with the Midnight Rendezvous Raven. And I'm going to pat it down as close to the smile line shape as I can. That's a monkey in the background for those of you that are wondering. She is now 10 months old. She's growing up. My brush wasn't wet enough. Gigi! Okay, well I did the smile line pretty good, so I'm not going to use the nail tip. But normally you can just take your nail tip, and because it has that curve, you just push it in like this and cut it back. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the clear acrylic, and I'm going to pat that over the entire nail. Okay, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden my camera said record recovery failed or something. So I hope I got enough of this video. So I'm still just covering the rest of the nail with the acrylic powder. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to let that set up, paint it, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here is the Midnight Rendezvous Raven nail tip. Isn't that great that you can do that? And then you can also mix it with your clear nail polishes and come up with some beautiful colors. I will show you right here. I have some clear nail polish right here. This is just a gel shine top coat. So let's see, let's use a different color. Let's do Ramblin' Rose. And I'm just going to use a little tool here to pull it out. So you can get a good pool going and then do one coat. And then do your second coat. And if you have a little cup or something you can use, that would work too. And don't forget to clean your brush. If you have an old nail polish, you can just use the brush from. You might want to do that. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm just going to grab an old nail polish and use the brush from that. Add a little bit more polish. Really pretty, shimmery.
Okay, this chicken wing was only in your mouth for like 2 seconds and the bone is totally clean. How do you do it? Use your practice. Watch on the Xfinity TV Player app or go to Xfinity.com/summerkids and sign in to watch on your laptop. Or go to your on-demand menu to watch on your TV. Plus, get over 1,400 kids shows available for download with our Xfinity Download Show app. Kick off the summer of kids now with Xfinity On Demand. Okay, Ultimate Fighting fans, if you can't make it to Brazil for UFC 163, don't worry. Xfinity On Demand is your passport to all the action. The main event is the featherweight matchup between Jose Aldo and the Korean zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
And you can go over it with your clear coat. Okay, and there it is on my nail. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this and find even more uses for your Lindy Stamp Gang products. Thanks for watching. Bye!